still had sauce. So if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
You can get how you get lost in the sauce?
A bitch gonna get lost in the sauce, man.
So lately I've been doing my hair in sections this way. Just a disclaimer, in this video I'm going to be doing like a style with me. So if you want more instructional detail of how to get this style, definitely check out the playlist. And I'm going to emphasize that again because people don't know how to read nor listen. So if you want to know the hair that I'm using, the lengths, the amount of bundles, all of that information, check out the description box and the clicker. In this video I'm literally just going to turn the camera on and do my hair. That's it. I'm also going to be giving some tips here and there as to how to make this style go by quicker, how to make it last longer and things like that. But like I said, I don't have time for the bull crap. So if you leave a rude comment, you're going to get a rude response, period. Okay, so I have 6 sections in my head. This allows me to keep my chunky method. In this style, I'm literally going to be using just my hands, so I'm not doing any parting except for in these front 2 sections, which is literally the front of my head. I'm going to be doing the perimeter first, so I'm doing these first 4 sections, one in the back, one in the back, one in the front, one in the front. That will leave me the 2 sections in the middle. So again, total I have 6 sections. I split my hair down the middle, and I can literally part my hair any way in the front. For today and today only, every time I do this style, I use different hair. Every time I do this style, I use different lengths. The packaging that I'm using, these are by Caribbean Braid. This is Jamaican reggae style, 100% Kaninkaline. I like this hair the best. I've used Marley hair. Marley hair, in my opinion, it's too expensive for them to give you small pieces of hair. And it just costs too much to achieve this style. I like Jamaica reggae style because it's reggae style, and also because you guys can tell it's super long, so I like mine really chunky and really long. This is gonna give me that look a little bit more effortlessly. I will say this hair was a little bit pricey. I like to stay in the $5 a pack range so that this total style can cost me 40 bucks. These cost $8 a piece. So just so you know, cost a little bit more to get this style because these are 80-inch hair. I'm using 6 packs of hair today total. So I have 3 packs of each color of the hair that I'm using, 3 of 4 and 3 of that ombre. So I do take my hair out. As you guys can see, I have the rubber band on my thumb. This is how the hair looks directly out of the pack. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I like to feel the hair. This is a little bit rough, but in my opinion, it's not as rough as Marley hair, and I like that rough look. So yeah, I'm just going to find the middle, separate it, and go ahead and cut off that rubber band. And then I have the hair in the middle. Just like to separate them on my legs, so as I'm twisting, I don't have to stop. For this one, as you can see, this would be a piece, as I would call it, a piece of hair. The hair is low-key matting together. It's not terribly bad, but I'm going to use about 4 pieces in every braid or every twist. And as of right now, I don't know how many twists I'm gonna do. Like I said, I usually know after the first section, so however many I do in this section is what I'm gonna do across my whole head. I do like to do this style on damp hair. So I do wet my hair with a water bottle. This just keeps my hair from breakage. When you're using Marley or braiding hair, you're causing rubbing and you're also twisting or braiding with your hands. So I use some moisturizing products before I go in with anything to make sure that I'm not damaging my hair underneath. That's what actually makes this a protective style. In the description box, just applying some leave-in. With the leave-in conditioner, I do want to go in with something thick, so I use shea butter every time I go in with this style. If you've been watching me for years, you would know my first ever Marley twist tutorial, which has over 120,000 views now. I use the same, well, not the same shea butter, but I use shea butter, and yeah, it's just been a go-to. It's been a favorite. If you're using a comb and you care about your parting, I would use a comb to do this. But I'm really just gonna take my finger and go like probably an inch from the base or so, and then I go straight across. I kind of feel the hair that I'm working with, and I think I can do at least 2 twists off of that. If you're going for a thinner twist, you could definitely do like 3, 4, maybe even 5, but I want them chunky, so we're doing 2. Another thing that I like to do is go in and pull this. These are my natural baby hairs at the nape of my head. I do not twist or braid my natural baby hairs. Now, some people, y'all can do what y'all want with y'all head, but I don't. And you'll see me do the same thing in the front. I do not braid or twist my baby hairs. I go ahead and brush them down, and I just like the way they look outside of my twist. Once my hair is like in a bun or something, you'll see at the very end. But what this does is, again, make sure that my hair is not too tight or breakage, because when I put my hair in a ponytail and you've done it so tight, you're literally just ripping out your edges and your perimeter. And so for this, I'm using the Shine and Jam Conditioning Gel. I just saw people raving about this. I don't think I've ever used this one. I normally like to go in with my Let's Jam, or sometimes I use my Edge Booster as well, but this is kind of pricey. So that was only like $2-3, so we're gonna use it today. You really just want something that's going to, I have kinky hair that isn't like blown out, so you want something that's going to help sleek all the hairs together, as you can see, and make it easy to grip. I'm literally just gonna twist this, and it's easier once you apply that gel. So now I take my own natural hair and I'm adding a twist. So I actually learned to do this twisting method in college. I like twisting and braiding before I go in with this protective style. And honestly, you don't have to go all the way down to the ends. I just like to put a little bit of gel on the ends to straighten it out. And what that does is just helps tuck my hair in later when I'm adding my Marley hair. So I'm literally just gonna go through this back section and twist my hair up in this entire section. Twisting usually takes a little bit longer, honestly, but it saves you time when you're adding the Marley hair, and it makes sure that you get the look that you want. Okay, so I went ahead and twisted the 2 back parts so they are all twisted up. And people like to say, oh, Erin, you should wear your head and twist outs like this. No. So these are really long. The hair is low-key annoying. but I like it. It's really natural looking. They're not chunky as I normally do, but I think I like it. That's all. Gel and just put it on my ends because I do plan on going in and curling them in hot water with some curlers later. So there's one. Yes, ma'am.